Hi, welcome to your beginner series. So today we are going to be introducing a new posture, which is Crescent Lunge. So we're going to begin in a child's pose. Come down to the mat. Bring your knees to touch, and your heels to touch, and take a seat on the heels. Resting the palms down on the thighs, and come into your breath. And slowly begin to place the palms onto the mat and sliding the arms forward, stretching them out. Resting the forehead softly. And taking deep, full breaths here. Deep, full inhales. Deep, full exhales. And with every inhale, maybe you're inching the fingertips closer to the edge of the mat, stretching the arms. With each exhale, sinking the hips into the heels. And on your next inhale, shift forward to a tabletop, stacking the shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees, untuck the toes. Gaze is down, reach the crown of the head forward, so lengthen the neck. No wrinkles in the back of the neck, lengthen the spine. And without rounding the spine, just firm up that core. Pressing into the palms, lifting up and out of this tabletop. And on your inhale, cow pose, drop the belly down, set the gaze up, move the heart forward. Then exhale into cat pose, round the upper spine, tuck the chin. And inhale, cow. And exhale, cat, round it out, lift the belly button to the sky. Do a few more of these, syncing your breath to your movements. And with every movement, really articulating the spine, feeling the stretch in the front line body as you move into cow, and feeling the stretch in the back line body as you move into cat. And come to a tabletop. And tuck the toes. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. And so pressing the heart towards the upper thighs, lifting the hips higher, relaxing the neck and the head, pressing through the knuckle pads. The hands taking weight off the wrists, so lifting the energy from the wrists up to the shoulders. And engaging the core. And gaze to your palms and step your feet to your wrists. So feet are hip width distance. And bend the knees, rest the stomach on the upper thighs. And interlace the fingertips behind the head here. And gently sway side to side. So our rag doll with a little extra neck stretch. And shifting the weight into the toes. Feeling that release in the lower spine. And gently release the hands to the earth. Bring the feet to touch. Bend the knees a lot. Tuck your chin to your chest and slowly unroll one vertebra at a time, all the way up to stand. Head comes up very last. Palms face forward. Root down through the feet. Lift the heart. And breathe. Draw the hands to heart center. Thumbs press into the chest for Samastitihi, standing at attention. Let's begin to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, engaging our Ujjayi breath. And firming up the core, softening the shoulders down, release the arms. Inhale, rise, mountain pose Tadasana, arms overhead. And exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. And inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back, lengthen. And exhale, step it back. High to low plank, using your exhale to lower you halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. And let's flow that breath to movement, sealing the lips. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. And exhale, walk the feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose Tadasana. Take your time, arms overhead, press the palms together. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Yeah. Inhale, halfway lift, lead with the heart, lengthen. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, plant the palms, step it back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. So nice. Moving into our Sun B salutation. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. And exhale, walk the feet to the top, big toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise, chair pose, drop the hips, bend the knees, arms come high. So settle into your chair, Utkatasana, shift the weight back into the heels. Yeah, and then draw the knees back to stack the knees over the ankles if you can. Drop the hips lower. Firm up the core, belly button to the heart, heart to the sky, and soften the shoulders down as you strengthen the arms. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale. And exhale, chair plane. Sweep the arms down and back. Sink those hips low. Palms face the earth. And fingertips reach back, drawing the shoulders down and back the spine. Inhale, chair. Rise back up. And then exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, flow your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. And exhale, low lunge, step the foot between the palms, knee right over the ankle, lifting the heart off your thigh. Setting up for crescent lunge, squeeze the inner thighs together, and inhale, reach the arms overhead, and firming up the core. And then bend that left knee, bring the hands to the hips, and pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Point the tailbone down towards the earth and tuck the belly up and in. Lift the heart. And begin to lift that left thigh up towards the sky, straightening the leg. Yeah, activate here. Then reach the arms overhead and breathe. And pressing that left heel back. Soften the shoulders. Deep inhale. And exhale, warrior two, back foot spins, arms to a T, and settle into your warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. And pressing weight into the back knife edge of the left foot, pressing the left thigh back, front knee over the ankle, yeah, and rotate that inner thigh towards the sky. Stretch in opposite directions, soften the shoulders, firm up the core, and breathe. Your next inhale, reverse warrior, front arm comes up and back, side body stretch. Lunge into that front knee, deep inhale, and then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, option for Ekapada. So keep that right leg lifted, point the toes back as you lower down to your Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. So nice. Let's move it on to the left side. Inhale your left leg high, flex the foot, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step the foot between the palms, knee over the ankle. Activate that back leg, lift the heart off the thigh, setting up for our crescent lunge. Squeeze the inner thighs together to stabilize. As you inhale, reach the arms overhead, crescent lunge. Yeah, so bend that right knee, bring the hands to the hips. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward, square them off. Tailbone points down and firm up the core, belly up and in. Lift the heart. Yeah, begin to straighten that back leg, lifting the back of the thigh up towards the sky. And extend your arms overhead and breathe. Deep inhale. And exhale, warrior two, open up, back foot spins, arms to a T. Settling in here. And pressing into the back knife edge of the right foot. Press the right thigh back, activate here. Front knee over the ankle. Firm up the core. Stretch in opposite directions. Your inhale, reverse warrior, front arm comes up and back, side body stretch. Lunge forward into that knee as you stretch back. So nice, inhale. And exhale, Chaturanga, Ekapada. Left leg stays lifted as you lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Moving into our breath to movement, sun salutation, B flow. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Drop those hips, arms are high. And exhale, chair plane. Inhale, chair. And exhale, forward fold, hands through heart. Release. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow your vinyasa, breath to movement. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high, flex the foot. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge, arms overhead. And exhale, open up, warrior two. Yeah. Inhale, reverse warrior. Front arm comes up and back, stretch. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, cartwheel down. And Ekapada, right leg stays lifted if you want. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, your left leg high, flex the foot, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. And exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, Ekapada, left leg stays lifted, point those toes as you lower down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And take a deep full inhale, fill up. And then open mouth, exhale, release. And inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, bend the right knee to the right wrist, ankle to the left wrist, and flex that right foot. Untuck the left toes. Work to parallel the front shin to the front of the mat. Yeah, and then walk the hands back by the hips. And set your gaze over your right shoulder at your back toes. This is going to help square off the hips. Look forward. Inhale, lifts the heart. And exhale, sleeping pigeon. Walk the palms forward on the mat until you can rest the forehead down. Maybe you stack the forearms on each other so you can rest the forehead there if that feels a little bit better. So we're just opening and stretching the hip space. And just breathe here. Rotate that left inner thigh up towards the sky, deepening the stretch. And breathe. Just breathing into any areas of tension or tightness in the hips. And gently press back up. Untuck the back toes. Inhale that right leg high. Maybe shake it out, stretch it out, whatever you need. Pedal out the dog, get that fresh blood flowing back through the leg. And then other side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, left knee to left elbow, ankle to the right wrist, flex the foot. Yeah, so flexing the foot helps protect the knee joint here. And work to parallel the shin to the front of the mat if you can. And set your gaze over your left shoulder, square the hips. And take a deep, full inhale, lift the heart, and then exhale, fold down, sleeping pigeon. And just again, noticing any areas of tension or tightness. Our bodies are asymmetrical, so one side is going to feel different than the other. It's totally normal. Just breathe into any of those spaces, tension, tightness. Slowly opening them up. Inner right thigh rotates towards the sky, deepening the stretch. And breathe. And gently press back up, straighten the arms, untuck the toes. And inhale, lift that left leg high. And then exhale, stretch it out, down dog, pedal out the legs, get that fresh blood flowing. And then when you're ready, come down to the knees and take a seat on the mat. Yeah, bring the legs out in front of you. Then slowly lower down to your back for final Shavasana. And stretch the legs long, open them wide. Soften the shoulders, soften the face. Maybe bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And just surrender to stillness. And giving your body time to absorb the benefits of your practice. Store the muscle memory. And just breathe. Staying in Shavasana as long as you need. And have a beautiful day. Namaste.